Hola, muy bienvenidos a la Orquesta y Coro de Radio y Televisión Española. Quiero dar la bienvenida a nuestro solista, el maravilloso violinista Julian Rachlin. Bienvenido, welcome to our orchestra.
Thank you, gracias.
Julian Rachlin nació en Lituania, posteriormente emigró junto a sus padres a Austria, estudió en el Conservatorio de Viena y posteriormente también con Pinka Zuckerman, quien le animó a estudiar la viola. Con tan solo 14 años se convirtió en el solista más joven en actuar con la Filarmónica de Viena bajo la dirección de Riccardo Muti. Esta noche Julian Rachlin será el solista del concierto número 1 de Shostakovich. Este concierto fue escrito, dedicado y estrenado por el magnífico violinista David Oistrakh. Julian, how close do you feel to this music?
Very close because of my Russian roots. My father is from deep Russia, and I still speak Russian. And even though I was, as you said, born in Lithuania, in the capital city of Vilnius, my parents came to Vienna. I was 3 years old, so I grew up in Vienna all my life, the city of music. But my Russian roots are still inside of me, and I have been very lucky to work with some great artists that knew Shostakovich very well. Like my teacher, Boris Kushnir, he was playing in the Moscow String Quartet, and they would always go when Shostakovich would call them. When he finished a quartet, he wanted the Moscow String Quartet to try it out. So they went to his home, and they were trying his music. And also I worked a lot with one of my greatest idols, with Mstislav Rostropovich, who of course was very, very close friends with Shostakovich. And so quite a few people in my life I met that knew Shostakovich very well, and maybe this is why I feel very close to his music, and he's one of my most favorite composers.
Me gustaría preguntarte sobre tu violín. I would like to ask you about your Stradivarius. Can you speak us a little bit?
Yes, it's a very special instrument. It was built in 1704 by Antonio Stradivari in Cremona, and it is the beginning of the so-called golden period of Stradivari. He lived a very long life, and he built maybe around 1,000 instruments, of which maybe 600 still survived and 300 are still played. So it's not so many. And yeah, this golden period of Stradivari marks his very best work, and it was between 1700 and 1720. And a foundation based in Vienna, the Prokop Foundation, they are so kind and generous and are lending me this instrument already since 2009.
Julian Rachlin es un músico muy polifacético. Aparte de tocar el violín y la viola, también dirige y organiza un festival muy importante que se llama Herbstgold. También enseña en Viena. ¿Cómo compaginas todas estas facetas? How do you combine all of these things?
With my love to music and with a lot of passion, but of course a lot of discipline. You need to have a good time management to manage so many things at the same time. But I love it. Music is my religion and my hobby and my profession. It covers a lot of elements of my life. And as you said, since this year, I have a very honorable new position as artistic director at the festival 45 minutes outside of Vienna. It's the Palace of Esterházy. And the Palace of Esterházy, all the music lovers, they know this place because this is the place where Joseph Haydn was working for over 40 years, and he wrote most of his music there, and the string quartet became world recognized because of the Palace of Esterházy, because of Haydn's work there. And we are welcoming there the Chamber Orchestra of Europe, is the orchestra in residence, and some of the finest musicians of the world are coming every year to Herbstgold. We have really incredible projects with Anne-Sophie Mutter, with Valery Gergiev, with Sir Andras Schiff, and many chamber music concerts, but also orchestra concerts, and also some wonderful projects with movie stars. So word and music. So we had Klaus Maria Brandauer, the great Austrian actor, this year, and we are working on a project with John Malkovich. And yeah, I love to do different projects. I love to play viola, of course violin, but most of my activities are as a conductor. I would say 65% of all of my concerts are in the function of a conductor now.
Thank you very much, Julian Rachlin. Os dejamos con el concierto número 1 de Dmitri Shostakovich. Gracias.